Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing, the entire world. Goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right. So we have a brand new platform to discuss today. It is not launched yet. I believe it launches in about 5 days, which gives you enough time to like and subscribe to this video. Thanks. Now, as I said, I always say this, right? When's the best time to join a new ROI dApp? Well, that would be day one. Yeah, first minute, first second of it, get straight in there, get your position ready, compound and withdraw, get your ROI, and then you do have yourself a brand new passive income printer. And we're going to check today, does this project have the potential to become a passive income printer for you and for me? Now, I do have some ties with this project, so it's probably going to be quite a positive review. But at the same time, this project is going to offer something fantastic to our community. Also, more on that later. But first, let's just cover the dApp. I'm going to explain to you exactly how it works, what it is, and why I think it's going to be fantastic. Yeah. All right, so it's called the Network Society. Ooh, secretive. Innovation through combination, a sustainable yield farm. This uses BUSD stablecoin, right? So you don't need to purchase a new kind of token for this. It's using a stablecoin, always going to be $1, hopefully forever, right? Stablecoins, that's how they work. Now, initially, upon coming to this page, link in the description for it, you're going to be a bit confused because there is a lot of information here on the landing page. At the bottom, you can see we have the stamp, which was prior called George Stamp, so it's audited by the stamp. It's a partner with Crypto Mischief, that would be moi. It will be on April Clock, on Moonarch, and on DATRadar. To know why I'm on the front page, watch later on into the video, right? Don't leave yet, stay around, stick around. Okay, so the way that this works is BUSD in, BUSD out. But this is not a fork of any particular project. This, I would describe it as taking the best aspects of a whole bunch of different ROI dApps and forming them into one super mega dApp. That's essentially how to see it. With the aim, one of the main aims of this platform is to be sustainable and anti-whale, to stop certain wallets being able to take too much out of the platform, meaning that there is a max that you can take out of this depending on how much that you've put into it, right? There's also a max you can compound on this, depending on how much you put into it, right? Which I really like. I do like these aspects about it. That's why I agreed to join with this project. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the About page, right? We're going to go between that and the dashboard, right? The Network Society is a combination of all great features from other existing past dApps combined into one, built on the Binance Smart Chain, BSC20, right? The project offers a variable yield of 1% to 2%, right? So you're either going to get 1% per day, 365% per year, or 2% a day, 730% per year, with a maximum profit of 300% of your initial, right, of your principal investment, of the total deposited amount, and a maximum compound cap of 5x of the user's direct deposited amount. So a little bit cool there, right? So that's some aspects I do like about it. The fact that you can only get 300% of profit from your investment, right, of your total deposits, and you can only compound 5x of your directly deposited amount. So this means that you cannot just deposit in a small amount and compound it forever and get yourself up into a huge number of BUSD in the platform, even though you didn't invest so much. But it also means that someone who did invest a lot can only take 3 times of what they invested away from the platform, which is excellent, right? We don't want a situation where you're going to get someone putting in like $40,000 or $100,000 into the platform and then pulling out, 1/3 of the total TVL over a space of time. And all the small wallets would then lose the advantage, right? And they probably wouldn't ROI. So that's why this maximum profit of 300% exists. Retroactive daily yield percentage. This means that as you claim your daily yield, your APR will go down, right? Compound action every 24 hours will give the investor an additional 0.05% for their current yield, which can increase up to 2%. So the more you compound, the higher your yield will go, 0.05% per day. Compound isn't mandatory. You can claim every day if you want, but compounding daily dividends will increase the investor's daily yield and their dividends. There is a 3% sustainability tax for every compound. So every time you compound, then 3% of that will go back into the TVL, not to the developers, but into the TVL. This makes the platform have a deflationary behavior, kinda. Users are free to compound at any time, but compound bonuses will only take effect when a compound was done after 24 hours of last compound action. So you got to wait 24 hours, compound, get your bonus, and then 3% of that compound will go back into the TVL for everyone else. Every withdraw or sell action will have a 0.5% deduction to the user's current yield. So say if you want to run a completely withdraw every day, you're going to only be 1%. So for example, if your yield was between 1 and 1.5% after compounding for some time and you did claim to withdraw something, right, sell, then you would go back down to 1%. So what that means is it's probably best when you begin this to compound your way up to the 1.8 to 2% range, right? Then that means every time you claim out, you're going to lose 0.5% of your APR. So say you're at 1.8, then you would fall back down to 1.3 for claiming. Then you could easily compound that back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 would be 10 days. Then you could claim again, right? So you could do a 10-day compound and a 1-day claim. We'll figure this out once it's launched, but it means that you can plan how many times you're going to compound, how many times you're going to claim, so that you can sit yourself in a pretty nice APR. But initially, what you want to do is compound to get your daily yield up to a higher daily yield, right? Or you're going to be outpaced by compounders. Referrals, affiliate bonuses, of course, very important for ROI dApps, right? There is a 4% invite bonus for every user that uses the invite link, a 2% referral bonus, and a 2% referee cashback bonus. That means that by using someone else's link, you get cashback. 1% will go to the referee as a direct deposit into their stake. 1% will be transferred to the referee's wallet. 1% wallet, 1% platform, 2% to your upline, I guess. For sustainability, 20% of each deposit will be deposited into outside revenue sources. This is really important these days. A lot of dApps have realized that if you don't have outside revenue sources, your dApp won't last very long. So it's cool that they're doing this. There'll be total transparency of the funds and where they're allocated. Good, usually Grizzly or PancakeSwap are the best places to do this. Then we have a sustainability withdrawal tax. So another tax, right? Investors will have less withdrawal tax depending on the consecutive compound count days. So again, the more you compound consecutively, the lower your tax will be for your claiming, but it's pretty high, right? So you have to compound for 21 to 30 days to get 6% tax. If you're just going to do a 10-day strategy, that means you're going to eat 10% tax every single time you claim out. Every time you claim, this goes back to 10%. There is a bucket system in place here, so if you don't touch the dApp for after 48 hours, it will stop doing anything. So you need to come back to the dApp every 48 hours to interact with it, claim or compound, so that it will continue to earn yield for you. I like that because, again, people can't just walk away, and whoever does walk away will stop earning, meaning that you can earn theirs. Deposit tax is 10%, which will go to the team, but nothing else, no other actions will instill any kind of payment to the development team, just that initial deposit into the platform. You can airdrop with this platform. Users can airdrop invested addresses, which will go directly into their direct deposits instead of it making claimable. So it will just boost your yield by getting airdrops into your stake, right? Network leaders can airdrop individually for addresses under their network with a minimum of 1 BUSD. There's 2 games in this also. There's the last network depositor, where there's a timer running. 1% of each deposit will be put into the rewards pool. The last deposited address will win the pot when no deposit was done after 6 hours last deposit. The pot for each round has 2,000 BUSD limit, so it's encouraging people to keep investing. But as soon as someone else puts in, the timer resets to 6 hours. Top network depositor, the winning address will be awarded with 3% of his deposited amount. Reward will be directly sent to the winning address after the event draw. Ooh, into the wallet. Yes, I like that. Okay, so coming to the site, as you see, we have 5 days and 1 hour, so we're just ticking into the 4th day until launch of this. We're early, fantastic. So what you want to do is come here, connect your wallet to the site, of course. So I will connect it to my ledger. Done. Okay, this is audited by George Stan. course, so it's going to be just fine. Right, so what do we have here? First, we have project statistics here, which will show your deposited balance, your total balance, how much you've compounded, how much you've claimed, how many users are inside of the dApp, how many networks have been created, and the launch date of the platform. And then you have your statistics here of your stakes. Would be your direct deposit, your deposited amount, your compounded amount, your dividends that you've claimed out from the platform, the affiliate marketing bonuses you've made. Come on, get shilling. Your last depositor bonus if you've won this game, your top depositor bonus if you won this game, your sponsor address, this would be your upline, and your last action, what you did. Did you sell? Did you buy? Did you compound, right? On the left here is there 2 games, so you can check them out once they're running. And on the right, we have join the network. So this would be where we get going with actually being involved in the network. Approve how much you want to go in with. So for example, you want to go in with $1,000, then you would approve 1,000. After which point you've approved, you can then deposit once the dApp is launched. You would then see your you would see here your balance of BUSD. As you can see, I'm rich. I've got 2.47 BUSD. Oh yeah. And my approved amount, once that updates, it will show how much I've approved. Then once you're in, you would then click your referral link, right? Copy your referral link, and then you will be able to share that around with your network, your own network. Try and catch as many as possible, because you would get 4% of whatever they put in, then 2% would go to you, and 2% would go back to them, right? As I said, 1% into their wallet and 1% into their stake. It's encouraging, right? Use my link, because you'll get 1%, you'll get 2% back too, right? You get 2% kickback basically, right? This would be your airdrop section, user airdrops, so you can check how much you've sent and how much your upline is also sent, and your sponsor details here. So everything is here on this page. I will link it in the description. You can check it out. So before we talk about my part in this dApp, I just want to point out some reasons why I thought that this is going to be a pretty good dApp. But as always, this is not financial advice. You need to research this fully by yourself, fully understand it before you make any decision about investing into it, right? I'm not your daddy. This is DeFi, high risk, high reward, right? It's an ROI dApp. You put your BUSD in, you're not going to be able to take it out. You can only withdraw your interest. Please understand that before we go forward. So this is quite similar in a way to a dApp called Smart Cash Capital, which did launch a couple months back, but it's not running now, right? It did drain. But what's happened here is they've taken some of the best aspects of Smart Cash Capital and other ones such as Frostflake, because it has the airdrop function. Other parts like, so for example, Farm of Fortune, it has a maxed claim amount for you. The Farm of Fortune does it with days, but this one does it with the percentage of your invested amount. These different tweaks, I think, will make it a lot more successful than Smart Cash Capital, because for one big reason, that whales who go into this contract can only take out 300% of what they've put in, right? This is very, very important, because what generally happens is the bigger wallets can compound faster than the smaller wallets, and then eventually they can just drain the contract, right? But they're not able to do it this way. They can't compound more than 5 times their capital. They cannot take out more than 300% of what they put in. Perfect, right? The referral bonuses, being able to give 2% back to your referee, is fantastic also, because it does encourage sharing of links. And the big news is a portion of the 10% deposit tax will be going to me, but not to me. What I'm doing is I'm sending it to this wallet. Come here, this is the wallet that I'm using. It's called Fortune Wallet. This wallet is used for the mirror pools. Brand new, the Fortune Hunter mirror pool, which I use for the Mischief airdrop miner. This is the second pool I've opened. This is it here. As you see, we have 6,851 so far in the mirror pool 2 for the Mischief airdrop miner. And whatever I get from the team for being a partner for this project, all of it, 100% of it will be going into that mirror pool, where I will be yielding, right? So all I do with it is I yield the Grizzly token, then I sell the Grizzly token into BUSD, and I inject it into the Mischief airdrop miners TVL, meaning that we can continue to sustain the Mischief airdrop miner for a longer amount of time. And that's this dApp right here, right? So it's a BUSD dApp, also pays you out a variable 3% rate. But of course, the best way to always deal with high risk, high reward DeFi is to diversify your portfolio, right? And that's exactly what I'm talking about here. So that's why I do think that this is going to be pretty successful. And I think it can get at least 1 million, possibly 2 million in the TVL of the project. I think if it's advertised and it does take off with people referring and sharing referral links and building up their network. So the Network Society launching, as I say, 5 days from now. Launching in 5 days and 59 hours from this video, but of course this will take a little bit of time to publish. But yeah, so let me know what you think about Network Society. I urge you to get into the Telegram group, check out their audit once it's updated. I don't think it's there at the moment. Let's have a look. Don't see it right now. Not there yet, but it is, this is arranged and programmed by great people in the space such as George. We all know George. So none of his projects have ever been rugged. This is 100%, I would put my house on this being completely safe in that aspect. But the success of any platform is always up to the crypto gods. Okay, cool. I've been Richie Crypto Mischief. I'm just going to take a quick thumbnail. Oh. That's how we do it. I have been Richie Crypto Mischief. Thanks so much for joining me today to find out about the Network Society, a brand new project which is coming out, which will help out in the general DeFi ecosystem. As I was saying, it's just another team member in our great trusted projects which we're building up. Really happy the way that DeFi is moving forward at the moment. Seems like we're turning a corner, getting out of the shitty scams and things, and actually building a nice foundation of trusted people in this space where we can degen safely. Safe sex, everyone. Rubber up. Peace. Don't get wrecked.